Yeah.
Yeah, if you look up one, we can all.
All right, let's try this again. So we've been talking about copyright law and how that affects how to protect yourself in the digital age. So today we're going to transition a little bit into trademarks and logos.
Yes.
So Adam would like something set up for us real quick. So let's begin.
Oh, they rest in peace. That always makes me sad every time I read about it.
What logo is this?
Hold up. I can't see the logo.
Oh.
It's a Lamborghini.
Really?
Wait. No. I think so, yeah.
Ross, did you? I swear to God.
Oh, no. What?
Lamborghini. I didn't know that.
How did I say it right?
Bugatti. I'm in fourth.
I clicked yellow. I thought that was
Scoposaurus Rex.
Wow, you really know your cars.
Yeah, I have no idea about cars, to be honest.
No! No!
I don't know. I guess. What?
That's a Mini Cooper.
You didn't get Mini Cooper?
Oh, I got the wrong
How
one.
did I get that right? Oh,
It's gonna be on all cars.
please tell me this isn't cars.
Yeah, I don't think
This is going to be
I
cars.
know all about Mini
no.
Coopers. Mini Coopers.
Oh, I will recognize Chevy. Who could get this one wrong?
I picked the wrong one.
It's definitely Manhattan.
Good coffee?
Yes.
It's definitely Manhattan.
8th place? What?
Starbucks, yes, we saw that one.
It's coffee spelled wrong.
The
C-O-F-F-E.
What logo is these?
PlayStation.
If anyone chooses Xbox,
Oh my god, I just realized there's an S.
7 points.
ah, come on.
I just realized that.
That's funny.
I thought it was like a little swirly thing.
What logo is these? It's definitely Papa John's.
Oh, 3 points? You should have made one that was Domino's Pizza and Domino's, so it's not Domino's Pizza anymore.
Yeah,
Trick.
All right. Ooh, we got only a 3-point difference here between. I'm assuming this is Steve.
Yeah.
Steve,
Anthony,
what is
where
this
are you?
translating
Not
to?
on there.
Steve.
Does it?
He's XO translates to.
I always see these people with like Chinese or Mandarin like caricatures on their.
That's not.
And
That's
this is like
Korean.
soup.
Agreed, but like they have some sort of like caricatures on their like tattooed on themselves, and they'll
Yeah.
have no idea what it says.
Or it means like soup
Fried
or something,
chicken.
and they're like, oh, it means
That is
like
funny. That people that
happiness. And it's just like, no, it means
Dumb.
soup.
It means
Yes.
I like soup.
soup is good,
Just
but
people have soup.
that's cultural appropriation.
Very good.
It's definitely Apple. It's definitely Apple.
Yes.
Gosh dang it, I hate you so much!
How did someone ThinkPad? What is ThinkPad?
ThinkPad's
Oh,
my
got a new
logo.
leader.
We're tied.
New leader.
What logo is this?
McDonald's.
What? No.
Did you click the capitalize?
I
Did you click the capitalize on
No.
there?
Wait, what the frick?
Oh
my gosh! That was
Not McDonald's or McDonald's. Capital M, capital D.
Oh my god.
It's fine, because I don't actually want Skittles.
Reaction. I am the real Ross is at 7. Ross, you should have been Ross. Ooh.
Swag pop.
Grab yourself a swag pop.
Dang, I'm scored 3
I was just showing you the old
Quick survey. Raise your hand if you prefer Pepsi.
I like
Raise your
that.
hand if you prefer Coke. Raise your hand if you don't care.
I don't think so.
It's
I don't think
Pepsi.
so.
The only Pepsi product I drink is Sprite.
Sprite is a Coke product.
Isn't it? No, I'm thinking of
Siri
cereal.
needs this one if he's going to get knocked out of the lead.
Please.
Oh,
It's definitely Big Mart.
Kmart, everyone.
Real
Why is
number.
it not an option?
Mr. Byrne, it's still loading for me.
You got 2
There we
points
go, never
more
mind.
than I did.
It's unfair.
Us, we're the top 3.
No, that's
If it's
right.
really low,
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Reach can.
Where you at? Where you at?
No,
Oh no, free.
Dang, I'm behind you.
Who picked Ferrari?
Wait, who actually did? Yeah, who
Joey
actually
over here, like, who picked Ferrari?
Guys, who picked Ferrari though?
Last one.
No.
What? No,
Oh, I hate you.
Give me those
Winner,
Skittles.
yes.
No.
Everybody.
Is there a prize for second?
Or third.
Wow, good job.
All right, give me some feedback and results on that, please.
Fantastic.
No.
No, I already
feel
knew.
sad.
Yes, I learned what the Ferrari
Joey, I
logo
think the first
was.
time you ever gave something 5 stars in here.
Yeah.
Do you recommend it?
I would give it 5 stars when I win. If I don't
I
give it
mentioned
5
the
stars.
wrong
Or 1 star.
twice.
McDonald's.
I missed one. It was the very first one.
I missed the last two.
Steve is
I
like,
was in the first.
Alright, so our
Forgot it.
winner is Trumposaurus Rex. Here's your prize. You may share if you like that.
Are there consolation prizes for
There are
everyone
no
else?
consolation prizes. You get my respect. How about that?
this is a large.
That doesn't count.
Womp, womp, womp.
There's no prize for participation.
Oh, shut up.
Yes, there is.
There shouldn't be.
Okay, our learning target today
There
is
is.
we're going to explore the basics of logo design. Our success criteria is by the end of class, I will have begun to design the design process for creating your own logo. So I know some of you already have logos. Anyone?
Ross.
I know Ross has one. Anyone else have a logo?
I'm trying to make
have a logo?
one.
Yeah, I created mine actually so we could have a logo.
Okay, so maybe based off our conversation today, you might want to change some things or refine the one you already have. Right? You both are going to be still required to turn in a logo. I do have some specifications that I'll be looking for, so you may tweak your logo to meet my specifications. You don't have to use it, but just for the purpose of your creativity, do so. And our learning activity is we're actually going to be starting our preliminary logo design today. Okay. So logo design basics and planning. So let's have a quick conversation. So do any of you already have a logo? That's Brand, we covered that. What role do you guys think that branding plays in our society? A lot. How so?
Because like society sets standards of like, let's say fashion. If you have brands like Michael Kors, Chanel, Gucci, Fendi, like all these different brands, like if you buy those clothes, you consider better than everybody else. Like society sets those standards, like that's what you need to have in order to be good.
Okay, cool.
And it makes, and like for instance in YouTube, it makes it easier for you to distinguish a YouTuber.
Okay, so it's kind of like a symbol that represents you, right?
Yeah.
Now you hear professional athletes talk about this a lot, right? Working on my brand. Beast mode. Right? Beast mode, exactly. It's nowadays it's almost like everyone has their own personal brand. And in fact, at some point, probably when you're seniors, I believe Mrs. Hurley does a whole lesson with the entire senior class about identifying what your brand is. So when you go into that conversation, you'll be like, I already got my logo. Good, right? But in our society, moving on, everyone has a brand nowadays. It's becoming part of our culture. It's part of your personal identity. It's part of your avatar, right? What do you think are? What do you think we are? Why do you think we're designing our own logo? Sorry.
So we can wear it on our t-shirt too.
Yeah, that makes
We need to learn about
I
logos.
have it.
We need to learn about logos.
We need to.
Yeah. The logos can become part of our watermark collection, right? So it's definitely something that you can say and make your use. If you make a business, if you, like in instance of Ross, you have your own YouTube channel, which is where I assume you use your logo, correct?
Good time.
Do you also use that to watermark your photos?
Photos.
Your photos or video projects or
Photos,
anything like that?
Instagram, Twitter, Instagram, or yeah, pretty much.
Even though he shaved just recently.
All right, I'm gonna try this.
He has no beard, no
Yeah.
stash.
Record.
You know who else shaved? Jenna Marbles. She shaved her eyebrows.
But it looks weird on Markiplier.
Okay.
You know what else looks weird?
So Elizabeth,
When you don't have background.
of the logos we look at today, what do you think they all have in common?
An interesting subject.
Man, the way you threw your voice, Elizabeth, was awesome. What do you think?
I like
What-
your
what do you-
voice.
What do you think all those have in common?
They all represent something.
They all represent something? Okay. Yes?
They're simple and easily recognizable.
Ding, 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 ding. Yes. They're fairly simple. They're all easily recognizable. You're not going to mistake that for something else most of the time, right?
Unless it's a Pizza Hut logo and someone takes a Ferrari.
I mean, it's understandable.
I mean, the Ferrari logo I can understand. Does that mean it's pretty?
Okay. Look at it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Look at time it. So what makes a logo memorable? Let's see here. Allison.
like we said before, something that's really easily recognizable, and it really helps if it's with some kind of big business of some sort.
Okay. I think Ryan said something kind of pertinent to this answer earlier. What did you like about the camera?
It's interesting color.
Had an interesting color. You said you used a certain word.
It was a very satisfying.
Soothing. You said soothing, right? Pleasing, or soothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very soothing color, right? Drew you to it, correct? Good. What do you think the process is for making a logo? What do you guys think step one is?
Brainstorm.
Nope. So brainstorming, identifying what?
What your business is going to revolve around.
Revolved around, which is another way of saying
What you need to represent.
what your personal values, what you represent. That's good. Yeah.
What I did was sketch. I sketched for every day.
You sketch. Good. What else do you need to identify before you start creating your logo? Ross?
The look and feel of your logo.
The look and feel of it. Okay.
What you're meaning to represent with it.
What you're meaning to represent. Okay. So that's kind of like your core values and that sort of stuff. Yes.
You gotta make sure no one else has the same logo.
Yes. We're gonna talk about that.
And most likely, when someone takes a look at your page, the first thing that they're going to look at is your wallpaper or whatever background you have and your logo. How clean it's designed is also important.
So who are they?
Anyone who is interested in you, employing you, your viewers,
Okay.
like companies who want to send you out stuff to test, anyone.
I'm looking for a word. So your viewers are your
Audience.
your audience. Yay, we got there. Yeah, your viewers are your audience. So that's one thing you need to think about when you're designing your logo is you want your logo to appeal to your audience, right? Because like Ross just said, when somebody visits your page or sees your brand or something like that, they're going to make a judgment based off of that most of the time. You see that, and you know it's one of those things. Even if it's subconsciously, you're going to make a judgment about that company just based off their logo, right? Okay. What steps are the most important? So Ross, you said one. Sketching, which is
just go on a book, sketch what you want to.
Okay, so brainstorming, right? What other steps you think are really
Paul said
important?
another one.
Say again?
It was like make sure that no one else has it.
Okay, so do your research. Make sure you're not copyright infringement, right?
Yeah.
You also want to make sure
Trademark infringement in this case.
you also want to look at other people's logos and see if you can draw inspiration.
Yeah.
Not copy, but draw inspiration from.
Yeah, get inspiration from other places and other things. Absolutely.
Finalizing it.
Finalize it, so refining it and getting it there. Good.
Edit it.
Some points out here. Let's see here. Very good. Okay. Who on campus would be a good resource to talk about branding and logos? Other than myself.
Mr. Bates.
Ross.
Mr. Bates.
And Bates.
So Mr. Bates would be a good one. Why Mr. Bates?
Because he is very good and good at Photoshop.
Yeah, he's good at that sort of stuff. He's good at Photoshop, that sort of thing.
What's the logo for?
A company called The Branding Habit actually
Oh.
designed our. It's a couple named the Webbers. They created our website. They did our logo, things like that.
Never mind, I can't talk to you.
Who else? Anyone else on campus you can think of?
People who draw good.
Mr. Yankee would probably be a good one.
Because he can draw.
He's very versed in the principles of design, which is are very prevalent, heavy within the design of the logo. Absolutely. So art teachers would be probably a good one, just to, at least for just basic, artistic composition kind of stuff. A little bit of drawing, yes. So how is this connected to what we already know?
Because branding is awesome.
So copyright, what'd you say?
Branding is awesome.
Watermark. Creating is awesome?
No, branding is awesome.
Branding is awesome.
Watermarks.
Joey, what do you think?
I have no idea.
So the question is, how is this connecting to what we already know?
I guess like making sure that your art is yours and other people can't take it. You put your logo on something, then it kind of makes
So does anyone remember what the learning target was for the watermark project? Well, that's what we learned how to create a brush, but the actual learning target.
How to create it?
How to do a watermark?
Let's go though. Go back a couple days. We will learn.
Man, there was a lot of slides.
You cover a lot of stuff that you're doing.
Yeah.
Slide 300.
So when we very first started our conversation about watermarking, this was our learning target, is how to understand how to protect yourself in the digital age. So this comes full circle all the way back to that. This is just yet another way how to protect yourself. Now, based off our research that we did about watermarks, copyright law, and trademarks, remember our conversation about trademarks?
Oh yeah.
How was a trademark used? And when is it no longer effective? So let's start with that. How is it used? Yes.
It is used on like a logo, phrase, or something that you commonly use. It will be no longer effective once you start to use it.
All right, take 2 seconds. I want to go look in your notes. You should all be on your DWs. Go back to the part where we talked about trademarks.
Can I just read it?
Sure.
Do you want it right now?
Sure.
It's a recognizable sign, design, or expression which identifies products or services of a particular source from those of others. The trademark owner can be an individual, business, organization, or any legal entity located on a package, label, voucher, or on the product. For sake of corporate identity, trademarks are also being displayed on company buildings. Generally last as long as trademark is used in commerce and defend against infringement.
So how long do they last for?
As long as it is used in commerce.
So as long as they're being used in commerce, they still retain their copyright protection, right? Okay. So this is my logo. Let's stop this now. This is my